Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your mini reading focused on your divine masculine. Will your divine masculine X return? So this is a reading for my feminines tuning in, watching for an X. General as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person. So please do take from this what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. And of course, I'll include a link to the decks that you see here today, Taurus. So two decks that we're going to be starting things off with, the Masculine's Madness 2 by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Then we'll go ahead and grab a couple messages from the Confessions of a Runner deck by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's begin. Guided to this one. We have Manic. My mind won't stop racing, thinking thoughts of you. The silence in my house is deafening too. Wow. So this is where your masculine X is at, my feminines. They can't stop thinking about you. Okay? They could also be feeling very depressed, especially if they live alone. There's nobody around them. They've got a lot of time on their hands. I mean, with this pandemic and everybody's had to self-isolate at home, I kind of feel for your masculine. They're going through a bit of a rough patch here. Missing you, thinking about you. Oh, let's grab another one from here. Tranquil power. Gazing into your eyes is like looking into the tranquility of the sea, and it feels like waves crashing on the shore. Oh my God, what a beautiful card. So what I kind of get from this, Taurus, is that you actually bring your masculine peace when they think about you and those intimate moments that you guys have shared. And I'm not just talking about sex, just, when you guys would glance into each other's eyes and you were just spending time together. There's something very special about those times. And they miss that, especially if they're home alone, just thinking about you. Let's see what else. I don't know how my family will react. I don't think they will approve of our relationship. So this could have been an issue for some of you guys as to why you might have broken up. So for whatever reason, if this applies to your situation and the families didn't approve of the partnership for some reason, that could have contributed to why they're your ex. Let's add to this. I don't know how to communicate my feelings. It's easier to be silent. Okay? So you're not hearing from your ex right now because they're clearly communicating. Ironically, it says, I don't know how to communicate my feelings. They just don't know how to get the ball rolling towards that conversation. It's very difficult for them to even start talking to you right now. Yet at the same time, they can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here when it comes to your divine masculine X, my feminines. So we'll grab some additional insight from the Arrows of Love deck by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Taurus, for this mini reading, your divine masculine X, will they return? Dreaming of you. Wow. Okay. So not only is their mind racing, thinking thoughts of you, and feeling that you represent this tranquility in their heart. They just don't know what to say at this point in time. And therefore, all of this thinking about you and dreaming about you, that's the only way that they're able to feel close to you at this point in time. Yeah, we've got heart on lockdown. This heart it's not open right now. It hasn't been unlocked. And that's because, more than likely, obviously you guys are in separation. You're at a distance from one another. But perhaps you hold the key to unlocking their heart. Or the other way around, And isn't it interesting that during this pandemic, that word has been used so many times that, we have been on lockdown, just trying to be safe and stay healthy and not get COVID. I mean, it's crazy. So I do hope you guys are staying safe and taking care of yourselves. And it's affected so many people. And hopefully this is the year that it all comes to an end and we can kind of get back to normal, you know? Let's see what else. We do have Lover in the Night, temporary. So this to me is someone who just wanted to sleep around. Okay, I don't know if that was your ex or if this is somebody that they were dealing with, okay, that could have contributed to the issues. Now, if you guys were just casually dating or it just didn't ever get to the point where you guys were serious with each other, that might have to do with why the family didn't approve. Okay, so maybe it could have been your ex who was just sleeping around, possibly. But what I also get from this is when you guys went your separate ways, it's almost as if they realized a little bit too late that they do love you, that they care for you, that they want you. Could have just been a physical connection initially. And the next thing they know, you know, they're looking for something more permanent with you rather than just temporary. Integrity, I feel that could have been a challenge in this partnership as well. Somebody that needed to act from a space of integrity, but maybe your ex wasn't able to do that before. Or that could be the other way around. You know, if their family didn't approve of you, Taurus, maybe they felt that you were not acting from a space of integrity. It can go either way here. And it's interesting that this is the next card, Feminine. So I feel for my feminines tuning in, watching for this masculine, that's huge for you, that you need them to be authentic with you, that you need them to be honest and truthful with you. Not getting themselves into situations where they're just sleeping around, you know. But I feel there might have been a shift in how they conducted themselves. If they were sleeping around before, perhaps they're no longer doing that. Because we're starting things off with my mind won't stop racing, thinking thoughts of you. The silence in my house is deafening. If it's silent in their home, they're not with anybody. There's nobody to talk to. They're not hanging out with anyone. We do have wings of love, guidance, and protection. So I really feel your angel guides, Taurus, are watching out over you and your ex. Protecting you guys, watching out for you both. And we do have the springtime. Okay, so possibly along with the spring season comes renewal and growth and something new that can blossom between the two of you. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's see where else this is going to go. Let's grab some tarot here. So this is my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist. For those who are unfamiliar with this deck, the twist here is that it includes new oracle messages, as well as new court cards that are exclusive to this deck. And of course, it includes the 78 original tarot messages. So Taurus, what else do we need to know here? So if, you know, family kind of got in the way and family disapproved of this connection, that could have been part of the reason too why you guys broke up. This is your own earth energy right there with the 8 of Pentacles followed by the Duke of Earth. Interesting. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles, certainly when it comes to love and romance, what you're looking for here is to build something beautiful and valuable in a partnership. Something that can stand the test of time, you know? This could also be picking up off of your money matters, your job, your career, working very hard in the meantime, Taurus, to just get your life in order, and you're being rewarded and recognized for those efforts. So if your ex wants to build a life with you, then they're going to have to put in the effort to make that happen. So possibly during the springtime. Okay, now the Duke of Earth is one of the new court cards in this deck. Divine Masculine, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So if you happen to be a masculine Taurus, then this card represents you. The Duke of Earth is someone who's sociable, could be an entrepreneur, someone who's very down to earth, very attractive, very handsome, has a great sense of humor. the Duke of Earth has established their career. So they're well-to-do. They could be a very loving individual, a loving spouse, a very attentive parent here. Okay, and maybe that is what it is that you are wanting from your masculine. Or again, this could be representing the masculine in this equation. So if you're feminine and you're cross-watching for a masculine Taurus, this represents your ex right here. Okay, so if they were just sleeping around before, the Duke of Earth is somebody who doesn't do that. They're attentive, they're loving, they want to be able to establish a life with you. And then we have the oak tree coming through here. The oak tree is known to be very mighty and protective. Okay? Courage, determination. So be mindful of the energies that are attached to this card. And maybe it's interesting that with the wings of love, and it does say guidance and protection, the oak tree is also a very protective energy. So I really do feel that perhaps family, your angels, your spirit team, your faith, they're watching out for you. All of these elements are watching out for you to make sure that your life goes in a particular direction that will lead you towards your happiness and a good future, whether it's with your ex or not. But you do have the Magician right here. Okay, so the Magician can help bring about manifestation of your ex back into your life, because this could represent someone who is actually your ideal partner. So there's a positive outcome that is reflected here, Taurus. A rekindled romance is a part of the interpretation of the Magician. Okay, and it is in the upright. So it looks pretty good as far as your ex taking action to manifest a union or a reunion with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some dialogue messages from your ex. And of course, some of these messages could be from you. This is my ex oracle. So let's get the conversation started here. What is it that you guys want to say to each other? Certainly what it is that they want to say to you right now. I'm sorry. I hurt you. I regret it more than you will ever know. Okay? So they are acknowledging that, Taurus, and they do realize that they hurt you very much, and they're very apologetic for that. We do have a yes right there. This could be your answer as far as an offer to return towards a reconciliation. Once they reach out to you, this could be your answer. Okay? But here we are again. Look at that. You hurt me. So this hasn't been an easy journey for either of you. Maybe you ended up both hurting each other. You were the best lover I've ever had. No other compares to you. Okay? So, again, if your ex was sleeping around, they certainly had a lot of people to compare what the two of you had to those other connections, but really, this is the only one that matters, and that you're the best person that they've ever known. Not just intimately, you know, just overall, just how the connection was between the two of you. This next card, I will never love again. Never. You're it. You're the one that they want, which is why they can't stop thinking about you. So, you know, sometimes our families don't approve of our relationships, and that's just a reality for some of you guys. But if two people love each other, you got to do what you got to do in order to come back together. Stand your ground if this is your person, if this is somebody that you really love and want to build a life around. And last card, I'm not the same person who hurt you. You see, they've changed. There has been a shift in their energy here, Taurus, my feminines. Okay, so that's what's coming through here, guys. They're still thinking about you. There is a potential to rekindle the romance in this partnership. So will your divine masculine ex return? It does seem like that is the case. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, Taurus, and I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you, that it helps you out at this time. And if you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you in the next video.